Welcome to Growing Our Retirement. Today I'm going to show you how to preserve your outdoor ceramic pots for the winter. It's mid-December here in New Jersey and we've already had several frosts. So I have ceramic pots that I don't want to crack. Whenever a ceramic pot gets wet, it's very absorbent, as well as terracotta pots or any other clay pot. If it absorbs water, then it freezes and thaws and freezes and thaws, and that swelling and contracting could likely crack your pot, which I don't want to happen. I love my large pots, so I protect them by covering them up and making like a mini greenhouse. I put a large clear plastic bag over them. And honestly, I use the same bags every year because that's how I roll. But you know, when you do that, just make sure there's no holes in them and there's no damage, and you know, that nothing gets through them, because the clear plastic bag's going to let the sun in. It's going to let a little bit of moisture happen, the condensation on the inside of the pot. It's going to give it some climate control for temperature control. It's going to protect a plant, especially if it's maybe it's tender, you know, you're not convinced it'll make it on its own. But for me, I'm more about the clay pot. So I cover it with this plastic bag, I tuck it under, and it just acts like a mini greenhouse. And in the spring, you'll see all this lush green growth on the inside. I don't remove them till after the first frost, which is sometime in May for us. And you have a perfectly preserved plant, and you gave your perennials a head start. So here you have it. I have a really big clay pot that I love, and I have all my perennials in it from the summer. So I'm just going to trim them quickly. So, perfect. And then I'm going to take my clear plastic bag and I'm going to cover the pot up. Try not to rip the bag as you're doing it. And then I tuck it under. Oh, baby, this thing's heavy. So that the wind doesn't take it away. And there you have it, a mini greenhouse. I have this really cool pot that I actually found on the side of the road. It's so unusual. You either love it or you don't. But I did, so I picked it up and gave it a new home. And I'm also going to cover this one because this one doesn't have a drainage hole and it will definitely swell and crack. So I'm trimming all of my ferns here, like that, and I'm just going to pop my plastic bag over it. Make sure there are no holes in the bag. And there you have it. I'm going to put this in a spot that's not going to get overly exposed to the weather, maybe under an overhang or something, so that, you know, it just doesn't get too much snow or rain on top of it. But that's that for that one. That's it for today. We successfully covered up our ceramic and clay pots with clear plastic wrap, making a mini greenhouse for the winter. No cracked pots, and it'll give your plants a nurturing, warm environment to be in all winter long. I hope you give it a try. It works for me every year, and I hope it works for you. Thanks, everyone. Take care.